People are obsessed with humbling Black women. Refresh my wash and go with me. I did my wash and go with mousse, so that's why I have to do another refresh. I start by parting my hair in sections. They're not perfect parts, they don't really need to be perfect. And this helps me band my hair when I go to sleep. Oh, there's one section. I've already done this section. I'm taking a clip. And this will help keep my parts while it's drying, as well as help stretch my roots a little bit. But anyway, I also want to talk about a few other things while I'm doing this. One thing you have to know when you are a Black woman is that people do not want you to love yourself. Seriously. People do not want you to have confidence in who you are. People don't want you to feel comfortable in your skin. And the moment they encounter you and they realize that you are the sort of Black woman that does feel comfortable in her skin, that doesn't shrink herself, that doesn't see things from the ground up, you immediately trigger them or create a problem. And what I've learned is that when they can't control you, when they can't shame you, when they can't get you to back down from whatever it is they feel that you're saying, and being a Black woman, just being visibly happy, healthy, and confident, that's saying something that will upset people. Yes. So when you visibly show that you love yourself and that you're secure with yourself and that you're not struggling with some of the things that other people feel that you should, they want to put on you, you're going to cause problems. What I've noticed is when people can't talk down to you, it's triggering. It's upsetting to them. It's bothersome to them. Now, I can be honest and say that most of the time, I don't have these interactions with people in real life, which is also telling, which is indicative of so much. This is the mousse I'm using on my hair. You can't engage with them. Texture comb, and they see what you're doing. They see what you're out here representing. And so they want to correct you. They want to humble you. They want an opportunity to humble you and talk down to you. So how do they do that? By forcing an interaction with you. People just be wanting to argue with you just to argue with you. And that's just really what it is. So you may think, oh, I'm going to break down a history of colorism and I'm going to help them to understand how what they're saying makes no sense. And I'm going to help them see that what they're saying is problematic. I'm going to break it down. Well, I've come to realize a lot of times people don't care about any of that. A lot of times people have chosen to be colorists, featurists, texturists, racists, because that's really what they believe in their heart. So one thing about me, I will cut off some scraggly ends, especially online, where people get to hide their faces, hide their identities, and that really makes people go ham. When they feel like, oh, you can't see me, you know, I can discuss what you look like, but you don't get to discuss what I look like. People go ham when they're anonymous. In case you're dealing with this in person, first of all, if you are, I would change who you're hanging around, who you're speaking with, if you can. But if you can't, because sometimes you can't because they're at your job or you have to interact with them for other reasons, stop engaging with people who are clearly colorists and have decided to be so. They're not looking to understand why they feel how they feel. They've just chosen to believe it. And if they can drag you down or use any interaction with you to humble you, that's what they're going to do, because that's the whole point. Your issues with me or your issues with Black women in general are not each and every individual Black woman's problem. Some people's very self-esteem depends on how poorly they can make other people feel about themselves. That's a real thing. It's not my job to justify my confidence to you. The moment you come to my channel and your whole desire is to interact with me in a way where you feel that you want to humble me, the whole interaction is based off of my willingness to entertain you. It's not based off of anything other than that. The moment I decide I no longer want to entertain you, you're gone from this space. Sure, you can go and discuss me on your channel or on your platform, but I mean, then you look like a stalker. then you're like a fan, a disgruntled fan. But if you have issues with confident Black women, then you have to work through those issues on your own. It has nothing to do with me. On the same front, Black women don't need your permission to be beautiful and confident and visible. A lot of times I will say or refer to myself in my posts as beautiful because I am. And I'll speak of myself highly because that's how I see myself. And my life experiences reflect the way I see myself. I'll have someone say, well, I don't think you're pretty. Oh, okay. You not thinking I'm pretty doesn't change me being pretty. Just because you don't think Black women are attractive, or you don't want to admit that you think Black women are attractive, doesn't change the fact that many of us are still attractive.